So today I'm going to be finally getting around to replacing the rear badge on the back of the Mondeo on the ST. Finally, it's making a reappearance. All I'm doing is swapping the old blue badge out and putting a gel badge in place. I've had the badge sitting around for a while. I'm just finally getting around to installing it. So let's flip the camera and crack on with this little job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by removing this badge here, and I'm going to do that is by using my Ryobi heat gun. Then once it's off, I'm going to heat this new gel one up I've got, and then I'm going to attach it. Quite straightforward, simple little job. So let's set the camera aside and crack on. Let's see if that's softened up enough to try and remove it. Did something like a flathead. Oh, I've just been and grabbed a flathead. So I'm going to heat it up for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to try and praise it off. And hopefully it'll work. So let's carry on. And there it is, the old one's off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a clean up with some like paint thinners or something to get rid of the residue from the back of this, and then do the same again, heat it up a little bit, give the new gel a bit of heat as well, and then we'll press it into place. So let me get this cleaned up and then we'll get this one put on. Okay, so it looks like I've not got anything I can use to get the sticky backing off of here. So I've had a little dig around and I have found some of this stuff, and it actually says it's good for getting adhesive off of products. So that's an adhesive. I'm just going to spray it and then leave it for a couple of minutes, and then with a rag I'm going to bit of elbow grease and take it off. So it is safe on paints, that stuff. So let's just give it a minute or two, and bring you back in a minute when it's had a moment to soak. Just going to start rubbing at it. It's working, it is coming off. It is working. I think that's stuck on from B&Q's, I can't remember. Somewhere like that sort of place. It's slowly coming off. some people have just stuck that gel badge over the old one and they're done with it. Wouldn't be the thing I'd do. I'd like to take the hard way. Like I said, paint thinners would do this, but you'd have to be careful you don't get any paint thinners on the actual bodywork, or rubbing alcohol will do as well, because the alcohol will help soften it all up as well. This is working slowly. What I'll do is I'll finish this off and I'll bring you back in when it's done. Okay, so I've cleaned up the adhesive as best as I can, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the new gel into place. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up this surface here with a bit of heat and do the same on the gel badge to soften up the adhesive, so it'll it'll take for a better hold. And I'm going to use a trim removal tool just to tuck in around the edges. So let's crack on and get this bit done, and that's another badge done. That's warm enough. Feel the heat as you touch it. We'll do the same on the back of the actual gel now. Actually, this thing actually gets quite hot. I can feel the heat on my fingers. So, alright, let's get the gel off. Just get it into place. That is actually okay, that don't need tucking in anywhere. So get your cloth. Just make sure it sits nicely. And that's another gel badge done on the back. I've done the front one, you've already seen me do that a few months ago. I've been basically looking, the reason why it's taking so long is I have been looking for a heat gun that's battery powered, that's decent. So, and I was offered this one really cheap and I was silly not to take it. So but yeah, no, that's happy. I'm happy with that. So that finishes off the back nicely. This lip here is going to get treated with the purple from the same as the roof as well. So yeah, happy days with that. So it looks like it's going to sit. Once that's all cooled down, be good to go. I'm debating whether to debadge the car as well, so maybe let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave the ST220, this one, on the car, but let me know, take the Mondeo badge off or leave it on there. So if you like the video, consider leaving a like, show YouTube it's a popular video and they help push it out and promote it. And subscribe if you want to, you don't have to. Helps the channel grow a little bit as well if you do, but no, you ain't got to. I'd appreciate it though. So that's another video done. See you next time.